Hi, all. Just wanted to kind of update the Competitive Will YouTube kind of feed. Haven't done so in a while, and kind of catch up and kind of publish something here. So take kind of 3 minutes and just talk about one of the things that I'm really stressing with my current clients is identifying their scheme. And I think their scheme is important because it's in relation to emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is important for athletes because, well, we operate in an emotionally high emotion environment, and we must deal with our own personal emotions as well as teammates and maybe coaches' emotions. And I think it's really important for us to make sure we are aware that initial impulses aren't always the best answer. So, if we identify our scheme and we're really self-aware in our scheme and identity, it helps us manage it. And, we have to be able to manage certain things as an athlete, emotional stability or confidence, as well as technical, tactical things. All those things are important. And if we don't know the style of play, if we don't know our beliefs and our habits as whatever type of performer that we are, then confidence is definitely very difficult to achieve. So, when we talk about schemes, there's aspects like the things that have defined you, your athletic scheme, your own outside of sports scheme. I think that outside of sports scheme is important because we're all humans. We all have lives. And then there's your athletic identity and stuff like that as well. So all of this stuff plays a huge part into our self-esteem and our self-efficacy and stuff like that. So, identifying your strengths as an athlete, the components for you for excellence, and that's different for everybody. I talked about the style of play. What do I want my teammates and others to hear from me? When I'm at my best, how efficient can I be? When I'm at my worst, how much efficiency do I lack, and how do I improve that even by 10 or 20%? I think it's just such a good thing to take a look at. And I think when we talk about athletic schemes and our own identity, it can play a huge part into how we prepare. It can play a huge part into our attitude and motivation, how we connect with other people and relationships with other people, and then ultimately our performance skills. If we don't know what our scheme is, it's really hard to perform. And I always talk to athletes about staying inside your box and making sure you know the things that you can control, that you know the things that have defined you, you know the aspects of your performance, and you know how to get into that present moment. One of the pieces of advice I can give is make sure you have a specific breathing technique to help you get into that present moment. I think it's just such a crucial aspect for us to have. And if you do some of these things and you start, becoming aware and working on your scheme, I would probably say that your preparation skills are going to improve as well as your performance skills. And I think that's kind of what we're all looking for, is how to perform optimally in our environment. So give it some thought about your scheme.